What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know whooping. We about to get it in. Tas, tas, tas. Super Norteno. The Thanksgiving that never was. Part two, and we're all the way in December. I had a rough weekend. Forgive me, Holmes. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate the support, man. I'm very humbled by it. Whopping. Let's get into it, right? Part two. So we just sat our dumbasses down at the kitchen table. And let me tell you, how is it that we had to bring out two of those plastic folding tables for the clumps and just putting their forearms on the fucking tables, they went, right? So the papas were right there in front of my primo and he's already putting his hands in. I'm like, hold up, bro. We got to say grace. They say we're Catholics. We got to say 10 Hail Marys and 6 Our Fathers, right? And my primo was like, well, I don't have my father. Yeah, well, he's not your father. He's our father. And maybe he is your father. Fuck, we don't even know who your father is. Let's just go, right? So we're doing our thing, and I'm not gonna lie. This motherfucking turkey looks like the roasted goose. It's all black on the outside. It looks like they deep fried it, but they didn't deep fry it. They just boiled the bitch and threw it in the oven. How are you gonna throw a turkey in the oven with no stuffing, no gizzard, like no nada, and leave the neck bone in there? ¿Sabes qué? We pulled it out, and my primo thought it was a pipa. What is this? Do I smoke it or do I eat it? You don't do neither one unless you're into that type of shit, right? My other primo Chiro, who just is like, I want the neck bone, right? He's over there fucking rubbing it on his lips. It tastes turkey-ish, yeah, it tastes fucking different-ish too. But go ahead, do your thing. So we're sitting like that. Who's gonna fucking carve the turkey? Ricky, come here. You're gonna do the honors, man, homie. You never did it before. You've used knives though. I know that. I've seen it in real life in high definition. Go ahead. So Ricky's like, well, but I don't even fucking know. What do I do, primo? I said, you stab it and then you slice it. I can do that. Just like, we're going to name the turkey Mr. Capone. Right? Yeah, it's a Pakistani turkey. Do your thing. So he starts to carve this motherfucker. And I ain't going to lie, that motherfucker look juicy inside, right? The juices are spilling out of it. My primo, one of the clumps, he's rubbing his finger, licking his fingers like, damn, that shit's bomb, right? Until they got to the center. See, the leg was I guess, right? The side was looking decent if you fucking scrape off the black crust, right? But once you got to the center, it was a little pinkish. It was a little fallopian tubish for me, right? So I kind of took a step back and I said, where's the ham? Now, I don't know about you guys, but back in the days, my family, we're ghetto. We don't go get the Hormel fucking spiral ham from Rayleigh's, the good shit. Like, nah, we don't. Are you kidding me? Them food stamps got to last all month. Straight up, stampia time. You guys already know it's hard to survive on sopas and canned beans. We can't do it, right? So, I mean, we have every month, but we don't like it. So at this point, man, we got a canned ham. Now, there's people that have never seen a canned ham. It comes in a can and it's a ham, and you flip that motherfucker. It's all slimy and shit, but you just dump some pineapple on it, a few cherries, and voila, there you go. If you're fucking high fat, then you put a few cloves in that shit, right? A little salt, garlic, pepper. This ain't no fucking recipe channel, but you know the deal. You throw that motherfucker in at 350 and let it do what it does until it looks like spam, burnt spam. But it's bomb, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna focus on the ham before Sheila dogs it all. See, in my family, we don't eat, we dog shit, right? And look, no disrespect to Fresno, but that's just how we do it. So Sheila's already over there. I'll carve the ham, bitch. You already carved it with your fist, right? I see fingernails dug into it. Instead of just cutting a ham, righteously, and Pepe's over there, que se cago en the piece of puerco, says que goes good with heroin. I'm telling you. Give me some papa, right? So he's different. Instead of carving the ham, she's breaking it with her fingernails and ripping pieces off of it. It's all fucking chueckled and chunked out. I'm like, man, let me get the other side before one of the clumps just goes in there and just grabs the whole thing and puts it on his plate, thinking it's just fucking an hors d'oeuvre, right? I'm like this, calm down, slow down, you sons of bitches. Where's my cranberry sauce? My other fucking primo, another clump, he's over there just downing the whole can. We're old school. We don't even take it out of the can. You just take a scoop out of the can. Fuck it. Let's go, right? This is not your typical Thanksgiving dinner. Anyways, as we're eating, and I'm not gonna lie, the turkey turned out all right. I didn't expect this shit. This was our first like major Thanksgiving without my grandmother, because usually my grandmother makes tamales, pozole, a turkey, a ham, a peacock, a flamingo, sabes que, a paisa leg, like whatever she wants to make, she makes. and it was always bomb. It was like a spit out a toe bone. It was bomb. And so Ricky's like, "Whoopie, man, you did a good job." She was like, "I fucking don't know. I don't know what I did. It was your tia. She had that bright idea to fucking put onion powder. Fucking bitch, all of a sudden you want to use onion powder. You smell like onion. Remember when we were young? You smell like onions in the whole house. You didn't fucking put deodorant on yourself." They start talking about crazy shit while you're eating. You know what I'm saying? Hey, remember when I was using the Vagisil and I just gushing everywhere? Tia, I don't even want no fucking gravy. I'm cool. I don't even want no. You like to eat it, mijo. You don't got your Red Wings, you son of a bitch. Tia, I'm trying to eat pink turkey. Can I? That's what I'm talking about. Eating pink turkey all day long. Party all the time. Party all that. What I would have done to sleep with Stevie. Right? Stevie, that was Eddie Murphy. Same fucking shit. They never seen Eddie anyways. Right? My tia was just crazy. So as we're cooking, there's a knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Sounds like the task force. I'm like, oh shit. Don't tell me we're going to get raided for having fucking bad food. Don't tell me the health department's knocking on the door like, you guys are really eating fucking shit out of cans? Hey, look, green beans are good that way. So I asked Gabe, what about one of the clumps just went into the, there's not enough green beans and corn. I said, well, what do you want me to do? Fuck that. And look at my primo, the way to describe them, there's two brothers, they're twins. They look like, have you ever seen All Around the World, the Same Song? That movie? Remember that Nothing But Trouble? Remember those two big old fat fuckers? Those are my primos in high definition, not in hieroglyphics, right? My primo literally went to the cupboard. There's not enough. The fucking bowl is filled, but to him, in his mind, he could dog all that, so it's not enough, and starts opening cans of green beans and just pouring them. And she was over there trying to catch them, right? It's just crazy. Have you ever seen a chick with her mouth open trying to catch shit? Yeah, but standing up, that's different. So she's doing all that. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, I'm the same one, right? So I jump up me and Marijuana, and he's, how about this motherfucker got a fat ass plate, turkey, papas, camote, because we don't call them yams. My tia checked us on that. All the good fixings and everything, stovetop stuffing, stofers, Mandela effect fuckers, stofers, stovetop stuff. We're doing our thing, mac and cheese. They got down, right? I ain't gonna lie, they got real whitish on us, brother, right? He has a big ass fucking fat plate, and he's smoking a joint at the table. I get like, Pepe's not here. He says, you like him. I like him, is he? Right? Changa's over there gnawing on a turkey leg. Sheila's devouring, literally devouring the whole thing of mashed potatoes. And the clumps have their own separate table with their own separate shit going on. And it's almost over. So they're eyeballing us, mean mugging. It looks like a fucking prison yard chow hall. You gonna eat that salad, they say? Right? They're looking at us crazy. So I get up, my primo smoking a joint at the fucking Thanksgiving dinner table. My prima's like, that shit smells good. It's like oregano, mijo. It brings flavor to the food. Because I'm not going to lie, your fucking bitch mom put too much onion powder. You did, bitch, right? My dad's like, shut up, bitch. If it wasn't for me, you're at the casino on Thanksgiving. I'm going to go to the casino. My dad's like, of course, someone's got to feed this fucked up family. Right? So they're eating. Boom, boom, boom. I tell my primo, let's go. Ricky's like, whooping, it's the Southsiders. I wish to take all you motherfuckers out so I can finish eating, right? So I go to the door, I open, it's my primo Jesse. He's all in tears, right? I'm, what's up, primo? He's like, you guys didn't wait for me. I said, how do you know? Because I can smell the weed and heroin smoke from the. I said, yeah, we did it. Come in. I'm like, why you knock like the task force? I'm trying to be more vigilant. Yeah, I don't know if that word makes sense, but come in, get you a plate. So he's like, what's left? I said, just bypass the clumps table because there ain't nothing left over there. Literally, they're fucking doing this on the fucking table for the gravy, right? And I'm telling you, the twins are looking and they're mugging, right? So my cousin Brianna's right there. She's like, I'll make you a plate, primo. They were always cool growing up. They played Barbies together. I'm just gonna say, right? That's my primo. He was destined to be what he was destined to be. Chiruhu Juice is over there hugging him like that, right? They got a weird hug. You ever seen them hug? You ever seen hug? They hug like that. I don't know what that is, but that's what they're doing. They pat each other, but they don't grasp each other because they don't want to be misconstrued. So they're over there like that, kissing on each other's cheeks. Me and my primo are looking. He's like, I'm used to this, right? Compton. Hey, Pepe the Captain. We don't need like this in Compton. I'm fucking high. Just leave me alone. Right? So he's over there doing his shit. Changa's over there, like I said, gnawing cans open for the clumps. And everyone's living. So my cousin's all depressed. He's like, hey, I'm going to go to the Navy. No one cares. And it's not that we don't give a shit. It's we don't give a shit. Like, he's like, I'm going to go defend our country. No, you're not. You're going to go on a ship with a whole bunch of men and have it your way. Let's be honest here. You guys caught that? Let's be honest, right? Come on. You're going to go do your thing. You're going to go to a winter wonderland. They're going to send your ass somewhere to fucking Siberia. You're going to go on a fucking submarine and you're going to go deep. Or they're going to go deep. I don't know, man. I don't know what side of the field you play on. But I do know one thing for sure. Them Barbies, that dress, that eyeshadow equals only one thing to me. Your boyfriend named Brad. And that's that, right? So as we're kicking back, there's another knock on the door. Doom, 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 doom. And my dad gets, who the fuck keeps knocking on my door? Thanksgiving, all of a sudden, everybody wants to come to my house. You guys got the fucking roaches scared. They're not even coming out, but they'll be here. I promise. Those fuckers will be here. So my dad's bitching, who is at my door? Hey, what's up? What's up, Tia? I'm like, oh, shit, I hear Roach, right? What the fuck is Roach doing at my dad? How did he track me down? I wasn't even answering. He was blowing me up. So I go to the door. What's up? Brother, me and you need to fucking talk, brother. Do I smell heroin? I was like, yeah, you do. How do you smell that over the food and everything? Well, the food smells like garbage, but that's a different story. Is Pepe here? I was like, yeah, Pepe. Yeah, what's up, busy? Yeah, can't bother my homie. I'm from Compton. You're from Winton. I'm from Compton. These guys are like best friends that never were really friends, but I guess now they're friends, right? They had a lot of adventures together. So he's like, what's up, Peps? Come out here, brother. I need to fucking check your primo. And Pepe's like, hey, calm down. I say, relax. Let the rhymes tax. I say, maintain them C's while chillax. I say, he's like, hey, you get the shit? Can I borrow the hola? You get the shit? He's like, I always got shit, brother. Speaking of shit, that's why I need to talk to your primo. I was like, hey, bro, it's Thanksgiving. I'm with my whole family, bro. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass you? Fuck your family. I'm like, oh, shit. What's up, Roach? He's like, brother, I need your assistance. Because there's a pad, they're growing major marijuana. And I know for a fact that they're not there during Thanksgiving, so I figured you'd load up. Come on, bring Ricky, that stupid fucker. You can even bring all the fat primos you got, and we can go over there and we can rob everything. I was like, hey, my family's trying to do their thing, bro. You guys ain't doing shit but eating canned food and canned fucking ham. I smell it. Smells like, say it, Pepe. It smells like caca, that's what it smells like. So put your fucking shirt on. How do you say it, Pepe? Keep your shirt on, that's it. Well, put your fucking shirt on. And this guy said, I am wearing a shirt. Yeah, but not a black one. You need a black. I hate to say the word black, but I'll say it. Come on, brother. Tell Ricky Round, tell this fat bitch, here, hand her this, right? He hands me a fucked up ass drumstick. Here, my mom cooked this. No fucking seasoning. White people don't know what salt is, right? All right, cool. So I'm like, where's this at? It's in Modesto, brother. And I can't tell you much more than that, but I know fucking Hurley's going to be there. Couldn't get a hold of a dwarf wood. I couldn't. I tried, but I think he's with his family doing the Thanksgiving thing, right? I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, bro, let me finish eating. Well, can I come in? Why not? You're part of the family. As fucked up as it is, I never thought I'd be related to Mexicans, right? And he comes in. Oh, my tia's like, hey, you want to look at you, long dick. You want to fucking play it or what? Oh, doesn't look like there's much left here. Let's have a shot of coffee. You got coffee? My tia's, of course we got coffee. We like to get high, so we got to do something that supplements. I also got these little mint candies you can throw in the coffee and make you a fucking Cadillac. You want it? Well, now we're talking. See, in Old Folsom, that's what we used to drink. The Woods, we like butterscotch. You got butterscotch? My tia's, fucking stop being fucking old fashionable. Butterscotch. I got something that tastes like a fucking peppermint patty. You want it? Oh, what are we talking about here? Well, you know, you'll fucking, if you go do the lick, I heard you. I was hearing you through the window's broken, so we heard you. You're going to go rob a whole bunch of people in Modesto. When you come back, I'll give you my peppermint patty. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for giving me the long one, and I'll give you the short one. You ready? Does everybody approve? I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you do. My tia's like, if not, guess what? I'll drag you in here and we'll take whatever you get. Okay, now the clumps are here. They'll eat your fucking car. Don't fucking act stupid. So we're there. He's my tia and him are sipping coffee. They're laughing. Pepe's like, tia, you got anything that can bring me down? She's like, yeah, it's called a chingazo, puta. You want one? No, it used to beat me when I was a kid. I got used to it, but not that used to it. My aunt, his mom is like, don't fucking hit my son, because I'll fucking grab Ricky by his ears like we used to, rip it off. My other tia's like, hey, don't hurt my son, you son of a bitch. And so this is what the type of conversation is going on. Meanwhile, on the Clump side, the other side of the family, this is all you hear. Sheila just happens to be sitting right in the middle. Right? Papas are like, hey, we had to cook 4 10-pound bags. 4 10-pound bags, 3 bags for them and half a bag for us, and half a bag for the assistants, brother, right? So Roach is like, oh, that shit kind of looks good. Is that canned ham? Why is it all, who cut that shit? I said, Sheila did with her hands. You know what I'm saying? We call that palm hand. That's not palm, that's hand palm, right? He's like, brother, let me taste it. Yep, disgusting. Exactly what I thought. Mexicans can't cook, right? I said, wait up, you guys don't even use salt and pepper. No, brother, no, we don't use pepper because it's black, but we do use salt because that's the white man's thing to do. See, whatever's white is right. Get that, understand that, embrace it, rub it all over your chest like gravy, and it's all good. So we end up going, right? We eat, he drinks his coffee, takes us on a wild goose chase to Modesto, man. It's me, like 5 of my primos, and him, and then Hurley's out there waiting with this fucking box truck like always, right? Not inconspicuous. It's basically, he should put on the truck, we're here to rob you. That's how much anyone would notice it, right? And Brianna wanted to come with us, her and her old man. And now let me explain to you, Brianna's very, very, like, she got fingernails done, ass popped out tremendously, right? Like, she's all feminine, divaed out, right? And so she's like, oh, I got to walk in the mud, of course, because we're going to go hit a grow operation. You got to walk in the mud. She was like, but I was like, you want money, right? She was like, yeah. I said, well, then you're coming. Let's go, right? So Roach is like, let me talk to you, brother. The fuck you bring your whole extended family for? Okay, I was cool with those, what do you call them? I said, the Muppets? I said, no, the Clumps. I was cool with those fat fuckers, and I was cool with Rick. Rick's my boy. Been knowing him for years. All you got to do is give him $10 and a bag of meth, and he's good. And I was cool with Pepe, because Pepe, he's sleeping the whole time. I said, no, he's nodded out the whole time. Same difference, brother. Sleep, slap, slope, right? And you're my camarada. So I figured that in Hurley, he's going to get my issue. So we're going to do what we do. That's the white man's thing. You don't get in the white man's business because you're Mexican. I said, yeah. He goes, but how are we going to divide this, brother? There's only so many pounds of weed to go around. I said, it's all good, but we're going to get it. I'll break them off from my end. Well, who the fuck said you got a big end? I said, well, who the fuck said I'm going to fucking do this then? I'll just jam, right? No, brother, I need you. They're not home. Man, let me tell you something. We bent the corner where this weed grow operation is supposed to be. Man, bunch of bikers out there having turkey dinner. Outside. Who does that? In a fucking front yard, they got tables everywhere. There's family. There's old white ladies fucking cooking. They're deep frying turkeys, brother, right? There's smoked turkey going on. I can't stand smoked turkey, man. White people love that shit, though. They're smoking a turkey. Hey, bring more firewood, right? Who got the pellets? And Roach is like, brother, my information was wrong. My cousin said they weren't going to be here. I said, your cousin? Yeah. I said, oh, your cousin gave you the information? Hey, we'll get into his cousin one of these days. Oh, man. Roach's cousin. That's a super wood for that ass, right? But I'm like, what's up with your cousin? He was like, well, he told me. Well, let me tell you something. He didn't get his information from his primo. This is his primo's house. You think my family's bad? They won't come steal from you. They'll come kill for you, right? And they'll come eat all your food. But stealing is not really, unless you're Pepe. Pepe, can you, anyone need this ring? I'm going to swallow it so they can't find it. Right? Everyone else is pretty cool with the shit. This motherfucker wanted to get his own primo's grow operation while I'm like, bro, hey, they see us all walking up. Like, we're like, Roach is like, we're busting now. And they're like, hey, what's up, Roach? You brought friends? My primo seen them fucking deep fried turkeys and they went like this. Right? And got to grubbing. Meanwhile, my phone keeps blowing up. We're eating and everything. I ain't gonna lie, that white people's food was pretty good. We were having the roasted goose with a whole can of hoo hash. It was bomb, right? I felt like the Grinch slithering through that motherfucker. They had different types of food. Cranberry sauce that doesn't come in a can. It literally comes off a tree. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is different, right? And even the white lady was like, you want some yams? I was like, we call it camote. She said, that sounds like something I'd suck. I said, probably. Probably, with all that ass back there. Brianna, every white dude on there is going off on her because she's just, her fucking bulldog old man's trying to fight fucking white dudes off. They're like, what's up? Are you Featherwood? If you're not, I like Mexican. It's crazy. And Roach is like, God damn it. I came over here to steal weed and I get served a plate full of turkey and gravy. Well, fuck it. At least you guys are here for Thanksgiving. I don't know if that was his way to get us over there or he tricked us, but we walked through a whole bunch of mud just to get to a fucking turkey dinner served in the front yard. We're sitting on lawn chairs and shit. You're all sitting low and the fucking table's up here. But my phone keeps blowing up, right? And so I answer the phone. What's up? It's my dad. What the fuck you do? Guess what? Oh, all hell broke loose over here. I said, what do you mean all hell broke loose? You gotta fucking come back. Jesse and Chirijo it's crazy. The boyfriend pulled up and we just found out Jesse. Mijo, get over here. Part 3. Tomorrow. We had to get over there. With that being said, thumbs up or thumbs down. See, Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people and entertaining you guys to the best of my abilities. I will say this. Pepe went off. Tune in, man. If you like these, hit a 1. If not, hit a 2, and I'll stop doing them. Also, I want to say this video is sponsored by Barrio Liquors out there in Turlock, California. If you're ever in Turlock, in the Central Valley, in the Deuce O'Nina, we get sloped out for the Deuce O'Nina. So tell me, have you ever seen her down there? Asfalto representing Familia. Orale, ALG, my boy, right? Respects and shout outs. Go to Barrio Liquors, man, and go get you something cool and refreshing to drink.